Hey guys, so I'm going to be talking about the importance of signing up your spouse when you go to become Emerald and why it is crucial that you sign him up or her up. And I'm going to explain why it's important and also how you can kind of help with the cost. I know that is almost every new coach's objection is the cost. And so I'm going to explain how you can make that up and how it doesn't have to cost you more money. So first I want you to understand how important it is to sign up your spouse at the top of your line. All of that volume underneath you and essentially your husband, if he's at the very top of the line, that volume will then be underneath your husband. So essentially you are cloning yourself and making it so that your income has a lot higher potential. So understand that your husband does not have to work the business ever. My husband was like supportive from the beginning, but he was never had the intention of working the business. He does now, but up to this point, he has not built any of his business. And where we are currently sitting right now, there are weeks where he makes more in his coaching account than he does in his salaried job. So that is a whole lot of money we would be missing out on if I hadn't put him at the very top of the line and signed him up when I went to go become Emerald. So understand, A, your husband doesn't ever have to work the business. It's a spot for you to clone yourself and you would build his business up. No one cares. I know a lot of people are like, but are they going to think it's weird when I tell them they're underneath my husband? Like, I've never had anybody object. You just say, hey, I'm placing you underneath my husband, but I manage his account. It doesn't matter. No one cares. B, the cost. This is honestly how I have never had to pay for any of my product is what I'm going to tell you now. There are several ways you can sign up your husband and recoup the cost. One of those ways is to sign your husband up with a challenge pack. And when you do that, you're going to get the Success Club points, which are important. You're going to get the commission, which makes the cost of it go down. And then on top of that, you can buy the packets and you can do a Shakeology challenge where people will buy those packets from you so you recoup the cost right there. So you're going to be nothing out of pocket when all is said and done. In fact, you'll end up with a little bit more. Plus, you also can have a program as some sort of giveaway, which is always good. The other thing, which I did because my husband loved the Shakeology, I wasn't going to give it away, I made Success Club 10 non-negotiable because when you hit Success Club 10, you qualify for those Shakeology leads where you make the commission on those initial orders. And there's no set amount that you get, but I can tell you right now that every month I have hit Success Club 10, it has completely covered the cost of my husband's Shakeology every month. So you need to understand that that cost will be made up when you hit Success Club 10, not only in the commissions that you're going to be paid for those, you're going to be able to pay for yours plus your husband's, but you will also make the Success Club leads for Shakeology, which will also help the cost. You can do the packets, which will then help recoup those costs. And then on top of that, you need to understand that your husband does not need to be on 90 PV HD right now. He will down the road as you start to build him and you get him to Success Club. He will need to be on 90 PV HD, but not right now. He only needs 50 PV HD to be active. So after your initial challenge pack order, you can put him on some sort of HD so you don't forget. You don't have to have him on HD, but just make sure you don't forget to purchase something through his account so he stays active. 50 PV every single month. 3-day refresh is a good one. You can get even the performance line is another option, so you can have Shakeology plus the performance line. There's a ton of different things you can do. So I want you to understand that this is not something that has to cost you a ton of money. I haven't paid for any of my product from the very beginning because I made Success Club 10 a non-negotiable, and that's how we've covered my husband's cost. So I also want you to understand that this is a business, and to be able to have such a successful business without actually having to invest so much money in is incredible. Like, to see where I've come in a year, I can't imagine where you guys will be in a year and where I'll be in a year. Like, you have to give this time. It's a business, it's an investment, and that is a very minimal investment to make for your business. So those are the main reasons you want to add your spouse to the top of your line, and that gives you halfway to Emerald. So you're almost there. So just trust us. It makes all the difference. It makes such a huge difference in your income down the road that it is crucial to sign up your spouse from the very beginning at the top of your line. Let us know if you have any questions, but just trust us and understand that this is a business and investment and it pays back tenfold down the road. All right. I'm excited to see where you guys go. Let me know if you have any questions, and we will be talking with you later. See ya.